$1 million Google Ads strategy is one of the biggest reasons I was able to scale my e-commerce brand Eric Javits to over 50 million in revenue over the last 3 years. So today I'm going to walk you through my entire Google Ads workflow, from integrating things properly with Shopify, using tools that are crucial to the success of your ads, and identifying the most important campaigns to run and how to run them. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to run Google Ads that make you millions of dollars, just like I do. Let's get straight into it. Why Google Ads? Google Ads are the most crucial tool you need to have on your hands if you want your e-commerce brand to become successful. Today, Google is the biggest search engine used worldwide, and that makes it the best place for you to advertise your products. Apart from that, Google owns YouTube, which is yet another excellent place for advertisement. Interestingly enough, all ads places on any website, app, or YouTube video fall under category of Google Ads. So that's that. But the real question is, how do I get my ads up and running on Google? Let's talk about that. As an e-commerce business owner, you probably already have a Shopify store set up and a Google account. That means that you have the right tools to begin with. The first step is to scroll through the sales channels in your Shopify store and click on the native app of Google and YouTube. Over here, you can easily connect your Google Ads account directly to your Shopify store. This is a great platform for new business owner to begin with because it's free. However, it does not offer much room for modification and customizations for feed optimization. As a beginner, it's perfectly fine to stay with the native app. But if you're looking for a more advanced app that allows you to optimize your feed, product description, prices, etc., this next app is for you. Symprocess is one of the best Shopifys available for customizing your feed. It allows you to add product description, set prices, add attributes, create custom labels, and much more. Keep in mind that all of these things are really important to insert with your product because the description speaks to the customer and the price tag appeals to the customer. Most importantly, you need to add attributes like gender, age bracket, that your product targets. This way, your customers will be fully informed about the product and all they have to do is click the Purchase Now button. Symprocess makes this process easy. Its interface is great, the steps are straightforward, and the cost is just $5 a month. At this point, you should have your feed ready with all your products, their description, and the rest of the details. The next step here is to add this feed to the Google Merchant Center. Google Merchant Center is a must-have tool for businesses that are selling products. Other online businesses that offer services can get by just fine without using this. But if you are someone who's selling products, this is an extremely important tool. Once you have customized your feed through Symprocess or the integrated app in Shopify, you must connect your Shopify store to the Google Merchant Center. The emphasis on its importance is because without Google Merchant Center, you will not be able to run several important ads like shopping ads, which we will discuss later in this video. But at this stage, don't make the mistake of skipping out a Google Merchant Center. Once your feed is connected here, you will see all of your products with their descriptions, pictures, tags, and prices in one place. The Merchant Center will also show you products that need attention. For example, if one of your products is missing a crucial element like the price or size and dimension, it will automatically let you know. This is a great way to recheck all of your products immediately, and it comes in really handy, especially when you have a lot of products. The most important thing to remember is that all information you put in the Google Merchant Center is the same as what's going to be used for your ad campaigns. Therefore, it's crucial to recheck the product descriptions again, edit them if needed, and then move forward. Otherwise, the campaign won't yield any promising results. Moreover, if you're not paying a lot of time and attention to these details, it will directly affect the quality score that Google gives you. You want to have a high quality score because that's what lets Google know that you are a serious player and that you're working on your ads. As a result, Google shows your ads at the top. And I know all of this is quite boring, but once you do this, everything is set and ready to go. Going forward, all changes you make in your Shopify store will be automatically made in the Google Merchant Center and in your ad campaigns. So you don't have to worry about updating your Google Merchant Center and Shopify separately. In a nutshell, you should definitely link your feed to the Google Merchant Center because it optimizes your descriptions, keywords, and makes everything easier for you. The next step after the Merchant Center is to connect your Shopify store Google Ads, and the Merchant Center with Google Analytics. Their interconnectivity is crucial because Google Analytics is the core of Google. It's installed on nearly every website in the world, which makes it the perfect tool to gather data that can help you create excellent ad campaigns. Google Analytics is primarily used to track website performance and collect visitors' insights. It provides you with real-time data on user traffic, insights into your campaigns, and the activities of customers on your website, such as adding products to carts, viewing a product, or purchasing them. And most importantly, it identifies patterns and trends in user engagement. This data helps you identify the top sources of user traffic, and with that, you can customize or modify your marketing strategies to suit your visitor space best. In addition to that, it provides you with a plethora of analytical tools which you can use to track visitors, their purchase patterns, and which products are the most popular among your customers. Keep in mind that Google's analytics are not always 100% correct because most websites have privacy tools and a ton of other security measures that make it difficult to track visitors. Nevertheless, the numbers are still 80 to 90% accurate, and that is good enough to get an idea of what audience you should target. These tools are key to a successful Shopify store and the perfect ad campaign. But Google's tracking universe offers one more tool that every e-commerce store should have: the Google Tag Manager. Google Tag Manager is a technical but imperative app that helps you put tags on your website, enabling you to track everything that is happening on your page. Just like you did with the rest of the apps, you must connect Google Tag Manager with Google Analytics and ads. This then enables you to tag everything that happens on your website. You can tag any added to cart activities, added to wish list, scroll to the bottom, scroll to the top, or anything that happens on your page. Google Tag Manager will list it down for you in the app. However, it's not as easy as linking the rest of the apps. Google Tag Manager requires a code being added to your website, and those who have the technical knowledge of coding can easily do this. But if you have no idea what to do, it's probably safer to get someone who knows coding to set this up for you. Now you're all set, and the only thing remaining is to identify the kind of ads you need to publish and the ones you should avoid. So let's get into it. Google offers different kinds of ads, but out of all of them, there are about 3 or 4 that you should really focus on. For example, search campaigns and shopping campaigns are extremely important because they drive a lot of sales. On the other hand, Google recently came up with something called demand gen campaigns, which are utterly useless in my opinion. So I suggest that you stay away from that. But let's discuss these ads in detail so you can have a better understanding of what will be most suitable for your store. Search campaigns are the first kinds of ads that you need to run for your products. The simplest way is to start with branded keywords, where you set up a campaign that focuses solely on the keywords that are associated with the brand of your product. The branded keywords in your campaigns will ensure that whenever someone searches on Google for your brand name, your products and website appear on the top. Keep in mind that when people see your ads on platforms like Facebook or Instagram, they might go to Google and search for your brand. So you need to make sure that whenever the brand name that you're selling is searched in Google, your website pops up at the top. Now, this is related to SEO as well, which we'll cover in an upcoming, more in-depth video. If you're interested in learning everything about my SEO strategy for Eric Javits, consider subscribing to the channel. Keywords can be pretty expensive because there are a lot of people bidding for them. However, this is an investment that will eventually bring great results for your brand if you do it the right way. For example, let's say you're selling running shoes. You can find the keywords of your competitors' brands that are ranking high and bid on these keywords. But keep in mind, for specific keywords, in most cases, it's going to be your competitor that wins. For example, let's say that your competitor is Nike. When people search for Nike running shoes, they're definitely going to see Nike shoes first. However, because you bid for the keywords, there's a good chance that your products will also show up in the search results alongside them. Therefore, it's a good idea to run search ads campaigns and bid on keywords. And always don't forget, it's a CPC model. So if there's no click to your website, you won't get charged. The second most important kinds of campaigns is the display campaign as retargeting only. Display ads work in a way that makes sure that your product is shown over and over again to people who have either searched for your store, visited your website, or bought products from you. For example, if a person searches for running shoes and they land on your webpage, Google will automatically gather this data and will show your ads to the person on different websites. Basically, the ads you see on websites in the form of banners and pop-ups are display ads. Display campaigns showcase your product to the masses with just one search, automatically increasing the chances of attracting traffic back to your website. Since that is the whole point of ads, I believe that every e-commerce should run retargeting display campaigns and bombard the visitors of its website with ads all over the internet. This is the best way to increase sales. Now, the next type of Google ads that we're about to discuss are shopping campaigns. They're a non-brainer for any e-commerce brand. Shopping campaigns are perhaps the most effective form of Shopify ads because they show your products with a short description, a picture, and the price tag right on top of Google searches. But this is not something that happens automatically. When you search for a product like Nike running shoes, several shoes with pictures and prices show up right beneath the sponsor's website on Google's search page. These are shopping campaigns and they are the best way to attract customers directly to your store. The most important aspect of running successful shopping campaigns on Google is to make sure that you have popular keywords in your descriptions and your brand name campaigns are really strong. This increases the chances of your products coming out on top when someone searches for your product or a product similar to yours. It's all about keywords because this is how Google works. In my opinion, these three campaigns are the most effective ones to start with because they have yielded great results for my business, Eric Javits. You also have the option of running video ads on YouTube or ads on apps, but that's in personal preference. Google Ads Manager gives you access to these two so you can easily use them. But in my experience, shopping campaigns, display campaigns, and search campaigns are the most effective ones, at least for me. Now that we've talked about the ad campaigns that are an absolute must to scale your brand, let's talk about the types of campaigns that you should be careful of or that you can test, but be very careful. The Performance Max campaigns are Google's take on collecting all types of ads and putting them into one. These work through AI now, meaning that Google chooses the keywords, makes the campaigns for your products, and publishes these ads everywhere. It's kind of a black box. In my opinion, this takes away a lot of customization of the ads and relies solely on artificial intelligence. And I've tried it, but the results weren't as promising as I would have hoped. It's more a spray and pray approach, which I don't recommend for everyone looking to scale effectively. I know there's a lot of experts out there that switch entirely to these campaigns, and Google is telling them this is the future. I like to have more control over my campaigns so I can focus on my target audience, the customers who are most likely to make a purchase. There's also the possible risk of Google's AI spending a lot of money on keywords that are not a great fit for your product. While AI is great for a lot of things, it's not even close to being reliable enough to run your marketing campaigns on its own at the moment, especially when you're spending a lot of money on these campaigns. No one has an unlimited marketing budget, and you need to be smart with how to utilize the budget you do have to get the most return on investment. And there you have it. With these Google Ads tools, processes, and strategies, I was able to hit a record 2.5 million a month for my e-commerce brand. But Google Ads aren't the only thing that led to this. Meta ads also played a crucial role. And even if you have a killer Google Ads strategy, it's my opinion that every single e-com brand also needs to be in Meta if they want to scale to 8-figure and beyond, just like I have. Watch this next video to learn my $1 million Meta ad strategy.